Hi, everybody. How are we doing tonight? I'll wait for people to get in the room tonight. I see Bonnie. Bonnie seems to be a commenter right off the bat. She's always in there first. How is everybody doing tonight? Oh, it's been a long day. Oh, I was going to go brush my hair. Let's just get it up out of my face. Yeah, so I had to go have the car checked out today and sit and wait for it, for all the diagnostic stuff. Hi, Melinda. Good to see you. And, whoops. Sorry. There we go. So I spent a little time just kind of wandering around a couple shopping places. Hi, Sherry. That were close by the shop, which is kind of nice because at least I know I have someplace I can wander around to instead of just sitting and waiting for, I don't know, 4.5 hours. So, yeah. And hi, Nancy. Good to see you tonight. The only problem is there's Jeff. He's out watering the grass tonight. They don't know what the problem is yet. So, to be continued tomorrow. So that'll be fun. But we're working on it, working our way through it. I'm like, look, I had this fix when we were in West Virginia. Why is it still doing this? So, and unfortunately, the only real answer that they can give me is that they have to take everything apart to check that area to see what is wrong. So they can tell me all the things that they don't think are wrong, but because of where the coils and spark plugs are located on my car's engine, they have to take it all apart, which includes taking apart seals, and then they have to put it all back together again, just to see if something's in there. So, hi Becky, how are you doing tonight? So yeah, that's what I spent my afternoon doing. I spent my morning making lefse, my afternoon waiting on the car, and I tried to chill out and I just hang out for a little bit before I got everything pulled together for you guys tonight. So here we are. I have been hoarding. I have been saving up things for Halloween. I think we are more than close enough to Halloween to start doing some Halloween sales. And I came into a fantastic haul. Stephen picked them up for me of Annalise. And the majority of them are Halloween. I mean, there's like 6 Thanksgiving ones and 4 or 5 like spring ones, but all the rest are Annalise for Halloween. And I had a few saved from my last Annalie haul that I sold a bunch of Christmas ones out of. I saved the Halloween ones to get closer to October. So I know. My car's not, I'm a bit blurry. Let me see if I can try and jump on the Wi-Fi and see what it decides to do for me tonight. It says I'm on there, so we'll try that. Sometimes it likes to kick me off the Wi-Fi. So we'll see how that goes tonight. See if that helps any better with the okay. Good to see you, Carol. How are you doing tonight? Oh yay, I see the chat on my tablet just to make sure that I can go back and read more than 1 or 2 at a time. Hi, Linda, welcome. There we go. Cool. So yes, as I have been working on cleaning and moving, I've been working on it didn't kick me off, but I'm still here. So is that any better? Becky, am I any clearer on the Wi-Fi? Just out of curiosity. I know it's close. When I see it freezing, I just stop. Okay, I just go away. So hi Denise. Looks like something decided to download on my phone now that I'm on Wi-Fi. Let me know if I'm still frozen because it doesn't show me I'm frozen currently. So you can really hear me. That's awesome. Well, I don't know what to tell you. I'm gonna look and see. I'm on the Wi-Fi. It hasn't kicked me off. So the hope is that if nothing else decides to download on my phone automatically, then hopefully it'll keep it better. So better now. Okay. I do stop. Anytime I see it go blank on my screen, I just stop talking as long as I'm noticing it. So go from there. Oh, nice. Becky's almost all caught up on her shipping. Isn't that a great feeling? Looking good now. Thank you, Kristen. Hi. Miss you guys. We had so much fun hanging out at our mid-mod show. It was a really fun time. We had so yes, hi, I'm Becky, Vintage Viking Treasures, not the mid-mod show. And I'm in Colorado Springs, Colorado. This is my email right here at gmail.com. I ship out of Colorado Springs. I invoice through PayPal. And last weekend, I gave myself a break where I had Eric on with all of his beautiful glass he's been making. Wanted to make a reminder to anyone, I'll do it at the beginning and at the end, that he does invoice through Square. So it's a little bit different than we're all used to because most of the people on YouTube use PayPal, but it's the same kind of thing. It's just a link and you go in, you pay for it, and you're done, and it doesn't save your information. You don't have to have an account, any of those kind of things. Square is basically that little like white box that I use at like a in-person show. And it's just another device, another program that we use for using processing payments. So it's perfectly safe. He likes it better. He's been able to have better dealings with them than he has with PayPal. So if you haven't paid your invoice for Eric from last week, it would be super awesome if you could go and double check it and see if it's sent to you. I'm so glad you had a good time. So yeah, just a little bit of a recap from mid-mod because last week we talked about Eric and his glass. I had Eric on so that I could have a little bit of a break. I just kind of vegged last week. I tried to just catch up on like normal things around here and on sleep and all that kind of stuff for myself. But the mid-mod show was good. We had a great showing in terms of our vendors brought some outstanding stuff. We filled up the space. It looked really great. Some wonderful pieces. We just were lacking a little bit on buyers, which is what we need to work for next time around, is getting more people through the door to come and look at our fantastic stuff. So that's on the suggestion list for how we need to improve it for next year. But it was fun overall. I know it was nice to be able to take a little bit of downtime. So yeah, and my daughter Caitlin graduated from her massage therapy last Friday, so I got to celebrate her this weekend as well. So now, as long as she passes her next state exam, she will be certified and be able to actually do some massage therapy and physical therapy that she's been going to school for so long. So that's really exciting and a great accomplishment for her as well this weekend. So let's see. Does anybody have any questions? Throw them in the chat. Myself or the chat usually has the answers. I'm more than willing to answer any question we have. I will be doing several quick claims tonight. I have several items that are multiple quantities available, and I will tell you how many I have and how much they are, and then I'll show you the item, and then if I have 5, the first however many people I see, yep, then we'll just take you for that. Otherwise, I normally do offer ups, which is I give you a starting price, and if there is no one, let's see, that's the other way around doing it. as long as there are offers coming in, I give everybody a chance to respond to the offers until someone is out, and then we count down the item. I want everybody to be able to have a time to respond to an offer. Hi, Laura. Welcome. Good to see you tonight. Yep. No more free massages. She did her, I don't know, something crazy like 600, 700 hours of work that she had to put in for free for all of her areas of study. So that's been exciting. So I think that covers the majority of the things. I have things that run the gamut. I have the majority of what I have pulled tonight is Halloween. I do have a few things. I found the last of the stuff from my trip that kind of goes into Halloween as well, colorways. And I have some plush that I wanted to do some because I've been working on getting things cleared out and updating my booth. And I want to offer the plush to you guys here first before I put it in my booth, but I need to get that updated next this coming week at my booth. Hi, Ma, how are you doing? So we got 28 in the chat. I'm so glad you're able to come and spend some time with me tonight. Remember to do the thumbs up. Please remember to go double check and see if you are still subscribed to the channel. If you got a notification that I was coming on live tonight, you more than likely are. But YouTube willy-nilly unsubscribes people, and it's always good to just sporadically go and check and make sure that you are subscribed to the channels you want to stay connected to. So when I mentioned that last week with Eric, I got bumped like 6 or 8 people because it must have somehow a few people got kicked off. So that was really good that people were able to go and just double check. So I'm going to start with some plush because it's a quick and easy ones to do. And then we'll go on to some Halloween. Let's see how far we get. And I even had Jeff grab me a laundry basket because I'm like, let's just throw everybody in the basket, and we'll start with that. So I hope not, Denise, but you know how it gets around here occasionally. Kristen, I know you've been doing my backup modding for me. I know that Paula has been working later, and a lot of times she's not able to come because of how late it gets for her. Is there any way you'd be willing to do some modding? And or then I'm going to have to probably have some conversations, and next time make sure that I have that done ahead of time. So Willie and Millie, but not Nilly. There we go. That's funny. All right, awesome. Thank you so much. You know, that dang autocorrect. My phone was on, I don't know, Korean, Chinese, Taiwanese, something for my keyboard. It took, I don't know if I switched it over in my pocket and moved some buttons around, but it took me an entire 24 hours to figure it out. And what happened was I handed it to my daughter and said, please fix it. And she fixed it for me, and it was awesome. And I can't tell you how crazy it was, the things that were coming up for autocorrect on that. So, oh, nice. That's fun too. All right. So, Kristen, on the plush, I'm just going to give you a quick start. If more than one person jumps in, it'll become a an offer up. Otherwise, we will just count it down or claim it as a quick claim if there's only one person interested, and we'll go from there. So I have the Thai sloth. I believe that's what he is. He doesn't have any tail. What is his name? He does have his tag. Let's see who it is. Dangler. That's his name. He's a $4 start. There is his Thai tag there. Yeah, it was really hard to change over. And I mean, it was something that didn't even look like it was a menu that ended up being a menu. Oh, and he's got the flipping reversible sequence. So it goes from gold to the brown. And he's got the sparkly eyes. He does have the tag, and he is hitting the light. He is loving the spotlight. And as we go, we'll just keep working our way through. Kristen, you don't have to type everyone in if you don't, as we go. If they're going quick, either way, whatever works easiest for you. I'm not gonna tell you how to do it. You know what you're able to do way better than I do. I found that it was so much easier typing on my laptop for Eric last week. It was amazing. All right, this one is a Thai Silky, and he doesn't have any of his tags. So he would be $2 here. He's an owl. Isn't he adorable? I believe he's Thai. He's not Thai, he should be. But there's no tag here to tell me otherwise. So I guess I shouldn't assume that he is Thai. Because some of these ones with these really pretty sparkly eyes are not Thai. But he's a pink furry owl. Yes, we did. We had our balloon festival for Labor Day weekend. And so where Mom is, her new place, she is able to see those balloons as they come around the corner out of the park. So she got a really great view. And we got a lot of fun new balloons this year. For that matter, if there's one you're interested, as I'm going, just put in a descriptive word of it so we don't get things mixed up as to how much they are. Or who's who and what's what. This is Pablo. Is the Thai. And I know, I don't know why it's so much easier for them to change it back, but it is. I saw her and went, please fix it. Dad and I have been trying for a long time and it's not working yet. But he's got his tags here and here, and he is $3. Basically, with their tags, I start them at $3. The sequence ones start at $4, and if they don't have their tags, I start them at $2. This guy is not a Thai, but he's a Yoo-hoo and friends. He's a little like lemur. That's a snowboarder. He's got those great eyes. He's got his goggles and a snowboard and a really fun tail. And he is a $3 start. We'll just call him Yoo-hoo for $3. And if we have these little bugs that are wanting to come inside now that's getting a little bit cooler earlier at the house. And then they want to come right here where all the lights are. Okay. There's a camel, $3 start. His name is, oh, can't read it. Can't read it upside down and backwards in the phone is too far away for that. Jamal, Jamal, the camel. His nose. He's a $3 start. Well, after this group, if there's no interest, I will just start right into the Halloween. Go from there. I do have some Thai Halloween as well. This guy will be a $3 start. He is root beer. He's got like the curlier, longer fur, little two-tone puppy dog with orange sparkle eyes. So root beer is $3. And we have an elephant. It's just too far away to read them when this close up for you. Ellie, Ellie. She's a pink, iridized ears, sparkly eyes, kind of a confetti modeled colorway on the fur. Purples, blues, pinks, whites. There's a lot of puppies around this time around. I don't know why. I've been saving them, but if Oh, now he has his tag cut off, so I don't know what his name is. So he'll be a $2 start, but he's got those sparkle eyes. He should be Ty, but his tag is missing. And we'll just call him Brown Puppy. Kind of a spaniel looking. It's almost like a brown lamb, honestly. $2 start. Woo! I have a purple unicorn with pink horn. She's got these pink and purple eyes. They kind of are ombre around. And her tag is a little damaged, but she is a Ty. Let's poke my eyes out. Rainbow is her name. She is we'll do $2 start because her tag is damaged. She's got a sparkly horn. Oops, sorry. All right, I guess we'll just end with these two that are here and then I'll move on. This is Wish Pets. This is an elephant seal. He's in really good condition. Kind of a sea animal that I would guess you'd pick up at like an aquarium or something like that, or at a zoo. He will be $3 for an elephant seal. And the last one I have for this time around is, he's a little bit bigger and he is a Disney Sparkle. Let's see. Yep. Disney Collection, Dumbo Sparkle. And he's the bigger size, but not the really big size. But his ears like can almost wrap around him like this. He's super soft, plush, and he will be $9 start. Sparkle Dumbo. It's almost like a baby Dumbo. And I saw one at our mall that was like twice as big as this. Must be a new line that they're coming out with working with Disney and their characters. Okay. He is super soft. All right, let's do a couple one-of-a-kinds. I have one fairy lamp left from Mosser. It will be, since it's my last one, let's make it an $18 start. It is the red carnival vase. Has the Mosser logo on it with the frosted shade that has been hand painted with a basket of apples. These are a little bit smaller. This is the one that I had a mismatched base for, and this summer I got that all taken care of and got the right size, the right colorway to match with the shade. I get a different ruler out because my other one is covered up. It is 3¼ inches tall by 2¾ inches wide. And the base, I believe, make sure, it does react to the 365 black light, that cadmium orange glow out of the ruby glass. So all the ruby facets of the base do react to the UV light. Hi, Cindy. Welcome. How are you doing tonight? This is the last one I have. Basically tonight, what I am offering you guys, if it's not spoken for here on YouTube, let me refocus. Oh, there we go. Then it is going to go to my booth because I put out some fall and Halloween about a week and a half ago, and it is already selling there. I got out the stuff that I had in storage in the garage and changed it all up, and we're trying to it just has to move and change and be different. So I'm trying to get a nice fall and Halloween display in there. And that's what this will add to. the next thing I need to do is go in and pull a bunch of stuff that needs to go to Goodwill so I can have some more space. That is the fairy light. All right, set it to the side over here. Now I have 3 of these available. These came from my trip to Blinko. They are made with, I believe it's, I don't know what they called it. Kristen can probably tell me better. It is a ruby. Ooh, let's drop them, why don't we? Because they're really reflective. It's that ruby to the orange to the yellow, so an amberino look of the glass. But I don't think they call it amberina. They are trolls. I believe they need to start at $18, and I have 3 of them available. What I think this is this troll was made by a Swedish company, a Swedish glass company. So what I don't know is if they borrowed the mold, borrowed the idea, the copyright was up on the mold, copyright was up on the image. I don't know. But they are the small figurines of the trolls in the amberina look. And they do all react to the black light. They have the yellows, lots brighter along the edges and where the details are. Here's the back side. You can see it as well there. So I have 3 of them available. Not sad if I need to look at these for quite a while here. I love the trolls. I have several of these in the clear that have come from, Tangerine, there we go. From the Swedish glass company. They just have a little different variation in where the reds and the yellows have come out in the molds. I think they're adorable, but I love trolls and gnomes, and so that's why I picked them up. Number 1, because I love them. They're a really cute newer Blinko piece, and this color of glass reacts under black light. So yes, they are a new piece of glass. And just so we know, they're just about 3 inches tall and about 2.5 inches wide. Do they have a label? No. Oh, yeah. They are signed on the bottom. They're sandblasted. Blinko 2023 on the bottom, right on their base here. The Swedish ones, there is a 6-inch kind of one and a 3-inch one. I don't think, yeah, I don't have any back there, but I know I have them put away. All right, Kristen, thank you so much. Yeah, Kristen for 1 and 2 more of those available. I was going to have a place to put stuff tonight. I have run out of room because I was getting it all pulled out. Okay. This is the whole area over here tonight. Got it. MJ for 1. Thank you, MJ. And did I even see? Oh, there it is. I was going to say, I didn't even see her on there until your comment popped up there, Kristen. Thank you. Yep, I have 1 left. Like I said, it does for us under the black light. Romola is taking number 3. Thank you, Romola. All right, and welcome. Thanks, MJ. Romola, welcome. Good to see you tonight. it was really fun to see you at the MidMod show, MJ. Thanks for coming down and visiting us. This is the other piece that I brought from Blinko. It is that amber colored glass. And they made these little pocket stones. They are a little bit different size, a little bit different weights. What they do is they take their little stamp, they put a glob of glass down. This one has a little bubble. And then they push in a stamp that puts a design in it. And this design is their iconic water bottle. I have 5 of these available. They all vary just a little bit in their yellows. This one has a little bit of red right in here. The biggest one is almost 2 inches across, 1 3/4 inches across, and the smallest one is just under 1.5 inches. So this is the smallest one I picked, and this is the biggest one I picked, and they are right next to each other. One's a little bit thicker than the other. Now, they also do that orange cadmium glow under the black light. All 5 of them do. Making sure. That was one of the things I made sure to check when I picked them up. Oh, good. That was so much fun. I appreciate it. And I have 5 available, and these will be, let's do $6. Quick claim. I would think that even these little ones would almost be able to be like a pocket, what do they call it? A pocket stone, a worry stone. You could possibly put a bail on this. It's flat on the back, and it would almost be just about the right size there for a little pendant or an ornament. You could hang them. All right, Kristen's taking one. But got it. Kristen, I'll let you pick. Do you want a big one or a small one? The biggest, the smallest, or somewhere in the middle? Mom needs one of those? All right, Mom will get one. Perfect. I'll pick this one. It's got a little bit of some orange in it for Mom. All right, Kristen, now I'm going to go for the big one for you. It's kind of fun. It's a little bit, a little more relief to it. So I have 3 left. I like picking out the colors that, well, I know these fluoresce because I have that little black light on my keychain when I'm in the gift shop. But the majority of them I think were clear. So I think they're just using leftover glass at the end of the day, doing a little drop, doing a little stamp on the design, and making something that they can sell at the gift shop. I do believe that they had some of these that they had drilled through here and put on keychains, put key rings on. So I didn't want to drill them, but I bet you could put a bail on them and go from there. Cindy's gonna take one. Thank you, Cindy. I see you want a small. I'll pick you the small one. Great. Thank you, everyone. So I have 2 of those left. If anybody's watching the replay or a little bit later decides you need one, you let me know. Okay. For assemblages or little displays, vignettes, whatever you want to call them if you're doing for your displays. I found these little plastic, they've got to be 70s or so, little babies. They have something on the back of them. They're going to be $2 each. Made in Hong Kong. So that would be, let's go Hong Kong. I think it's 70s, 80s, somewhere in there. They are about, oh, let's see. Now I'm going to throw my glasses on the floor. Good grief. Everything's falling off the table tonight. They're just about 3 inches tall, but they come in 3 different poses. I have, let's see, I'm going to say it right. 1, 2, 3. Let me make sure I have the right numbers. Okay. I have 4 of, let's call this cross legs available. $2 each. I have 4 of the crawler. And they are marked. Let's see, where is this one marked? Oh, where are they marked? Oh, on the back of the crawler. It's on the back right there. They're super lightweight. And I have 4 of this one, which we'll call a kneeler. He's got 1 leg up, 1 leg down, just getting ready to go. Now, their faces aren't that fantastic, but they were made mass production, super fast, and I thought they would be fun for, like I said, for a Halloween display. Yep, I think she's got it. Okay. Midge is taking 1 cross leg. Thank you, Midge. Their hair is just funny to me. The little drip of hair that's black. Okay. If nothing else, I would think that these would actually be fun, like if you had a jar. I mean, the jar displays are really fun too, where you can blocks, marbles, babies, all sorts of different things like that. Oh, Carol's going to take 1 of each. Thank you, Carol. So 3 times 2, 1 of each baby. Thank you so much. There we go. You guys stay right there. I don't want them to crawl away or anything. Hi, Nancy. How are you doing tonight? Okay, a couple other single items I have. Oh, happy birthday, belated from yesterday. Hope you had a good one on the holiday. I literally almost threw that. These are the birthday month girls. This one is a Joseph with a tag on it. And there's no mark on the bottom. It doesn't have, it usually will have a sticker or something. This one, which is almost the exact same thing, but look, they're different painted ways. And this one is marked George Good Corporation, 1974. What I don't know is maybe somebody just hung a Joseph tag around this one, because her painting is just not the same quality-wise. But it looks like she's holding a little mask and a pumpkin, so these are for October. And I would make these, just do $7 choice to start. So we'll call this one orange. And she does have a Joseph tag, but I cannot confirm because there is no marking underneath. Now the holes, see, like the molds are opposite, but they're the exact same design. I mean, in my opinion, they copied each other super well if they didn't. And this one is George Good. And the floral with like the wheat is much more detailed and better painted than this one that is orange. But super cute little mask. And then the pumpkin, like she's holding like, are they holding bowls? Oh, they're holding like a pumpkin pie. Yeah, I think it's amazing, the difference between the two. So, Midge, you're saying the orange one, that would be this one, the October Girl. Thank you, Midge. And then I also have, now see, here's what's silly. Okay, so this one's got both on it. So this has the Joseph Original tag. It says George Good Corporation and it says Joseph Original. So it's got all the things on it. And apparently it was $2 at one point in its life at some store. And this is September. So she's holding an apple and she has some other wheat or grass or something like that on her skirt. And she will be, she's got a little book. $7 as well for September. So maybe George Good and Joseph are the same company, or George Good bought the mold from Joseph, or something along those lines, because September Girl here has the tag, the sticker, and George Good underneath. So these are the other two I have available of September and this other October. Oh, Midge is going to take September as well. I'm just going to put ×2 on this one here. Thank you, Midge. ×2 plus September. Perfect. Got it. I have one milk glass little cauldron. So let's do $5. It's a hobnail piece. It has a spot right there. And here's on the other side for a wire like hanger or basket. I guess it would be hanger or basket kind of handle. But it would also be good for a Halloween display as a little cauldron. And it does not have any maker's mark inside or outside, so I do not know who's made it. I've seen these in black, I've seen them in white, and I might have seen it in a couple other colors with a different little pattern on it. I know I can't spell cauldron either. You are awesome, Kristen. Oh, Romola, you're going to take October Girl for 7. Thank you, Romola. Perfect. All right, this is going to go to the side. I have, he says, made in Japan. He is like a little, I mean, style like a frozen Charlotte. I will, Midge. Sounds good. Thank you. Well, I can't spell for the life of me. So you're a step ahead of me, Kristen. He's just over 3 inches tall. He's made of porcelain. He is just about 1 inch wide at his feet. This little gentleman will start at $8. His cold paint black on his coat is a little bit wearing off, like on his arm and on the front of his coat. He's got a cane on that side. He's wearing glasses, got a little boutonniere and a tie and that top hat. Made in Japan with tails. I think he is super cute. His shoes are worn a little bit, but I mean, he's made in Japan. I'm sure that he has rolled around a little bit in somebody's collection, but I love him. Thank you, Carol. I see you at 8. All right, this is going to be the top hat boy. I'm trying to work on my way through these shelves back here and trying to bring them to you guys first and or pulling out just a few things to go to my booth. I have several things that are more winter and Christmas. So I'm trying to just bring them up appropriate seasons. And work my way through them so I can put some other fun stuff up here. I feel like when I unloaded it and put it in there in the first place, it's all kind of stayed that way for a while, but I'm trying to turn it through and be better at making sure I move my stuff to my booth in a little bit more timely fashion. So, all right, I think we can call it for Carol. Chloe girl. Perfect. I know, I gotta get through Christmas before we get to Christmas. I mean, I gotta get through Halloween before I get to Christmas, though, Nancy. Can't jump that gun. I feel like we're barely into fall, which it still feels like summer around here, but everybody is loving the fall stuff. It's out in everybody's booths already. And like I said, I've sold a couple ghosts and a couple pumpkins already. So it's really cool. All right. Thank you, Carol. Is anyone doing assemblages or making their own dolls? I have 3 doll faces. Dolly Crafton. Doll Crafton. They are out of Omaha, Nebraska. Mangelsons. Oh, yes. Made in Hong Kong. So I'm guessing 80s. $2. Choice 1, 2, or 3. They are 2 inches wide and 3 inches tall. So, that, or we go, that jar full of doll heads people like to do around this time of year as well. But they are new old stock in the package. And there are 3 of them. All right. Let's see. We're doing pretty good. So there. Okay, I have some singles available next. These are each one-of-a-kind hobby items. Little hobby pumpkins. I would probably put them I'd probably put them for about 7 in my booth. So we can start them at 5 here. And if only it ends up being a quick claim, it is. So be it. These are little pumpkins, jack-o'-lanterns that someone has painted as a hobby piece. All I have is the initials of the person who was painting them. I have 5 different expressions. So we'll call this one number 1 with a smile. They are approximately 2.5 inches tall and about the same across. So the choice will be smile. Choice will be, let's call him Sleepy. They have a little bit of a shiny finish to them. The stems, and this one has the same initials right there. It says AF. Next will be Grumpy. We'll take a page out of Snow White's book. Number 4 is Happy. Oh, no, we did Happy. No, we did Smile. This will be Happy. Got it. Kristen, you rock. Thank you so much for your help. I know with all Paula changing her stuff up, probably going to have to find a new permanent or semi-permanent person for helping out. And then this one sits to the side. I don't know, let's call him Nappy because he's taking a nap. I know we have Sleepy, but look, she's like, or Dreamy. She's dreaming. They did a good job doing like the little variation of color towards the top of the pumpkins. So, and again, there is the initials at the bottom. So I doubt I can show them all at once, but ooh, look at this. Be careful. Be careful which finger I don't put a pumpkin on. There they all are. All different smiley and facial expressions, a little bit different colorways on the top. That is the choices. All right. So Carol, yes, do you want number 5, or are you just starting out as an offer of 5? I guess since that was what the start of the choice was. Yes, Carol is glowy girl. You are correct, Kristen. Well, since Carol is in there first, we do have to see, since we started it as an offer, a starting choice or starting, yeah, it needs to be starting offer. We'll see what Carol says, if she was saying number 5 or she wants them all. Yes, it was a start as an offer up, Carol, with a choice of each one. So it would be 5 times the original start. So the question would be is if Midge wanted to be in at 6. Ooh, did you guys see that little moth fly by? Ooh. Don't make me smush you. Don't want to. No worries. So we have Carol at 5. Midge, let me know if you want to be in at 6 or higher, and or we'll go from there. Midge is saying 6. So back to you, Carol. I'm going to go show you again. Number 1 for choices. Number 2. So smiley. Carol says 7. Moved him. Sleepy. I put him on my fingers. So I switched up their I switched up who they were. Smile, sleepy, grumpy, happy, and dreamy. Just at 8. I'm not going to rearrange them again, so now I know who's who. I'll let you ladies tell me when you're done. Carol is out. All right, so we can count it down for Midge at 8 each. And she can tell me what her choice is once we get it counted down. Let's see where she was at. And we're going once, going twice. Sold to Midge for $8 choice. Earlier you said you wanted happy and sleepy. That would be these two, happy and sleepy. If that is still your choice, Midge, and or you can have any of the 5. Perfect, times 2. Thank you, Midge. I got these 2 for you. I have to. Got it. Carol, are you interested in, let's see, make sure I have the right ones left. I have smiley, grumpy, and dreamy. If you're interested in any of those ones, Carol, let me know. You were at 7, I believe. And thank you both. All 3, please. Wonderful. Thank you, Carol. Perfect. That on here. Keep those pumpkins separated so we don't mix up their personalities. Yes, thank you. All right. I have a couple. Oh, I had some jewelry that I didn't pull out. I forgot about. I have some pins that were crafted. They have 2 of these available. They'd be $2 choice. Quick claim is just as easy. It's like a fabric. Let me take it off the card. It's a fabric someone looks like it's on a felt backer, and then they cut it out and they added glitter and everything. So it's a little witch, and it's flexible. So it would be $2. And she's a fabric witch. 2 of them available. And the other one I have, that would be the choice, is this little ghost. And I believe they just took that foam paper, that foam core, or the foam, what do they call it? Foam board? Foam craft stuff, and cut out a little ghost and made it into a pin. And I have 1 of the ghost available and 2 of the little witch. $2. Quick claims. Oh, yes. Crafts by Debbie at yahoo.com. So we have a little store here called Who Gives a Scrap? And people donate crafting items that they are no longer using or left over from their projects, and or things like this where someone isn't selling them anymore. And it's a really fun way to be able to save things again from the landfills. I see Midge for a witch. Thank you, Midge. Yeah, they used to have one up in Fort Collins. And Colorado Springs was the first one, but they just have the one down here in Colorado Springs now. And then they do the whole thing where they weigh all their donations that come in so they can tell you how many millions of pounds of things that they have saved from the landfill. So it's kind of a fun way to see how it's helping upcycle and reuse things. Okay, so I have some smalls. And then I think we could go into Annalise, except for this one. Oh, and I have a few ties. All right. In the original box, and thank you, Midge. Oh, let's turn it this way. So it says quality. Oh, let's just put it this way. It's a quality hosiery box. It is not what is in here. Yes, I know. I do too, Kristen. This is how I found this at an estate sale. So she was just the right size to go in here, I think. I mean, she's got powder on her. Is she a powder baby? Does she have oh, I don't know. I honestly can't tell you if she's got powder in her, but she has powder everywhere. I'm wondering if she's like a shaker or something. She has to. So use for your own mileage. But she is an adorable little cupie. Her arms both go up and down. She has these crocheted hat and little outfit on. She's that harder plastic. Look at that little side eye. I would like to start her at $12. I can see if there's a mark on her back. Yeah, and they do a lot of working with schools too for supplies to kids and working on things. Okay, it says Irwin, USA. Right there. I don't know where the powder is, but she has baby powder. Like can you see my fingers? See your little face? There's baby powder somewhere. And I cannot tell you without undressing this poor little child where it's coming from. But I thought she was so cute. She's posable. And she's got a little belly button. Let's see. There's her feet. So the only thing that moves are her arms. And she would stand up like this. And she is... Oop, keep moving my ruler tonight. She'll come to you in her authentic quality hosiery carrying case. She is 6.5, well, she's 6 inches tall. With her bonnet, she's a little bit taller than that. So it smells like baby powder. What can I say? Yes, let's all hope. I'm fairly certain that's what it is. So I have Carol in at 12. So we can count it down for her for the QP. And she's coming to you as is, Carol. I'm going to put her right back in her little box. I just thought, I mean, this box is a perfect size for her. Keeps her nice and safe. But it is kind of funny. That is a hosiery box containing a half a dozen navy pairs of socks. Sold to Carol. Thank you, Carol. Perfect. I put these on the other side. We're going to go all over the place. All over the place. Keep that one for fall. I have 2 pairs of Mickey ears. We'll do this one first. This is Minnie Mouse in sequins. Oh, good, Carol. I was assuming, once I said it out loud, it made sense to me that she was a powder baby. It says Disney Parks, and can start this one at $12. There are just the tags that are on it right here. It doesn't have the original tags, but everything's sequins. The bow, the ears, and the headband. Nice and shiny. Be great for a costume. And the other one I have is, it says one size, and it's got the Disney tag on it here. I assume it came from Disney Parks because it also has the hanger tag right here. And it says Disney on that side. And there is a candy corn witch hat with bow. And this one would start at $15. And the ears are all sequins, and the headband, and then the candy corn is all glitter. And so is the bow. It's kind of that glitter fabric. It doesn't come off on your hands, but it's all that sparkly. It almost looks like a little candy too, right there. I thought this one was fun with the candy corn hat. So those are the 2 Mickey ears headbands I have. So yeah, there's the brim of the hat. Okay. I'm gonna put those to the side over here. Let's see, make sure I got everything because I forgot something earlier over here. I think we're good. Oh, the powder giving me a little bit of a itchy nose. Thank you, everybody, for joining me tonight. Appreciate you spending your time with me. Okay. I need to, let's see. I have a whole bunch of these. These are rubber flies. They're like a gag, but they're wiggly. Hopefully there's nobody. They're not spiders, but they are like a rubber, they wiggle so much they would be a really good gag gift thing, or to do a prank. I have them in 2 per bag. They'll be $2 for 2 flies. They are a pretty good size. I don't like him next to my face, quite frankly. They are about 2.5 inches, and with all their legs, just about a little over 2.5 inches. And then inside, they have beads inside the body here that are holding its shape. Or if you love decorating with Halloween, they could hang, I'm sure, from the ceiling and with fishing line, and you could make a really great decoration out of them. I have like 20 of them, as many, probably is more than enough for here. If anybody is into a rubber fake gag gift fly for $2 with those great red eyes. Just give that consistency, that texture to them. Next I have pumpkin, like jar filler, vase filler. They're little jack-o'-lanterns. I have put 6 ounces in a bag and I have 11 bags available. These would be, let's see, I was going to put, so they'll be $3 here. So they're kind of a two-tone pumpkin, or they'd be great for around on like a table scatter. And I also have these little, speaking of which, of spider alerts. I have like a table scatter or pumpkin, or excuse me, vase filler of these little spiders. And they are, the spiders are about 20 in a bag. And they would be $2 a bag. And they're not hollow. They're a solid piece of plastic. So they're not going to like break real easily. They're good quality spiders. And I don't think I have something like 12 or 14 bags of spiders. Cindy will take 1 bag of pumpkins. Thank you, Cindy. P-U-M-P-K-I-N. I can spell. Thank you so much. Okay. These to the side and the flies to the side. We'll do those towards the end. All right. Let's see. These are, I have plates. They would, oops, let's turn them this way. I have 2 of the moon with the witch like flying through the lit up moon in the sky. They are a melamine plastic style plate. 9 inches across. And I have 2 available with the moon for $9 each, and 1 with the house with the pumpkin patch. These are pretty thick. So they are almost like they have a lip. They're not flat like a plate, but they definitely have a lip. So like a really shallow bowl, so things don't fall off. But they would be really fun for displaying. And you have, sure, Kari, you want spiders? I'll write you down for some spiders. Hi, Car, how you doing tonight? Just let me know how many you need. Oh, yeah? And then this is Evolution by, let me find it. Sakura, made in China. They are a new piece, but they have the nice vintage graphics on them. Put those over here. Try and keep myself organized as we go. Okay. I'm sure I'll find something else, but we're going to start into some Annalise. Well, I don't know if we want them as a set, but they do coordinate. They both have the same color hat and outfit on. Hi, Peggy. How are you doing tonight? I have the little mouse in the witch outfit. It's like a purple lame with the black spider lace over the back of it. And hi, Paula. And I have the bulldog also wearing the black spider lace cape and hat. These will be choice, and I can start them at $12. They are a shorter one, about 6 inches on the mouse, depending on how you do their hats, because their hats have wires in them. So if you want her to be taller, you could make her taller. Same with the little bulldog. So this would be choice. She's holding a little trick-or-treating bag. Oh, let's see. I know what's important is our year on these Annalise. The little mouse witch. Oops, let's get there. She is 2014. Everybody's saying hi to Miss Paula. We've missed you. Been working too hard. And 2014 on the little dog. Look at its face. Got a wrinkly face for a puppy dog. All right, Paula says 12. Oh, Kathy, that's true. We got Paula at 12. No one else is in. We can call them for Paula. She can tell us if she wants the mouse or the dog. This little Miller just doesn't want to leave me alone. Let's see. And if we can get through them tonight, I have about 40 Halloween Annalise. So she's taken, oh. Well, Midge is in at 14. Sorry, Paula. Kristen and I are still getting our groove. We've set the standard high for our modding and coordinating. So Paula says 16. Make sure on these, as we're going into some more of the offer ups with these Annalise, to make sure you're in live chat or all chat, and that you're caught up, like at the bottom of the screen right here. There should be, if you touch the screen, there should be a red dot, and you should have no time behind it. If you touch it again, it should bring you right current to, I know, Kristen, sorry. I'm like, I got all sorts of Halloween we need to get through tonight. So I'm like moving. So I have these 4 on the table. I have a few Halloween tie, and then I have a pile of them right here next to me of the other ones. Kristen's doing pretty great though. She's been very helpful. Thank you so much. So we have Paula's at 18. Okay. Midge says she's out. Paula is at 18. We can count it down. Now, Kristen, you're doing great. And then Paula can be thinking about if she still wants both or not. She says both. Wonderful. Thank you, ladies. Thank you so much. These are going. Okay, you guys are there. You go there. Everybody stay together. All right. Next up is a little pumpkin trick-or-treater. It's a little guy. He's looking a little bit. He's on a mission. And he's got his little trick-or-treat bag. We'll start him at $12 as well. He's on a stand where it looks like he's like walking. He's got a wire here. And this felt base then has the wire all the way around the base so he can stand up and look like he is out there heading around to trick or treat, and he's got this yellow. I'm assuming that's part of him to make it look like he's got a stem or something for the pumpkin, but that's all he's got on his head is a little bit of yellow. And this is actually a paper bag that says trick or treat. So he is a $12 start. Oops. But here's about how big he is, which means when he stands here on the table, he is almost 8 inches tall. Paula, did you hear how many I found for Annalise? I have about 40 of them. Stephen brought me some from Alabama. I found a haul that was near him, and he brought them to me for during our mid-mod show when he came out for that. So I was super excited so I could have them for, I know, so I could have them for Halloween here. So I don't know if I have duplicates or not, honestly, because I didn't sort them out that far. I do know one I have duplicates of, and I have it here on the table. So, all right, Paula's in at 12. If no one else is in at 12, we can call it for Paula or count it down for Paula for the trick-or-treater. Pumpkin, trick-or-treat. I have that one, still the little guy flying around, getting me. Going once, going twice, sold to Paula. Thank you, Miss Paula. So glad you're able to hang out with us a little bit tonight. I need to call you. We need to talk, just for fun. Okay, this is one I have duplicates of. They are little. I have 5 of these available. I would like them to start at, I would probably put 12 on them in my booth, so I can start them for 8 for you guys. They're a little mouse. It says Happy Halloween. She's in a little felt black cap, witch cap, and you can bend it around and pose it however you like. There's her little face. And so, yeah, I have 5 available. Let me see. They are 2013. It's really hard to see where that is. 2013. Underneath the cape. And they're just tiny. So approximately 4 inches tall. Yeah, about 4 inches tall. But I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 available. They're super cute with the little lime green accents. So we have Paula in at 8 on the Minnie Mouse. Happy Halloween. So all right, Miss Paula. How many did you want? Or Kristen's counting you down. I know, I could do that. Paula wants 1 mouse. Perfect. So then, let's see. Who else did I see? Midge wants 1. Perfect. Anybody else? I have 3 available. I'm trying to tape the sticky notes on the felt because the stickies just don't like to stay nearly as well as I need them to. I have 1 for Miss Midge, 1 for Miss Paula, and 3 more. Anybody else is interested? One, two, 3. And I dropped something else. There we go. Too many littles on my desk. All right. Let's go in there. Oh, Becky's going to take 2. So happy Halloween mouse. At $8 times 2 for Becky. 1 left. Thank you, Becky. No. All right. This is probably the biggest one I have had. She is amazing. That's the other direction, though. This witch has orange hair, has this great velvet outfit with silver dots and the sparkle inside her sleeves. She is from 2005, and she stands with her hat right now without it being bent up. She's 18 inches tall. Her hat does have a wire in it, and you can position it however you want. Here's her face. She has a little broom. I think I'm going to need her to start at about, oh, and her shoes. Look at these shoes. They're like resin. They're hard resin and they're heavy. So I'd imagine that if you posed her right, you could get her to stand up. Let's see if we can do it. Yep, just like that, just a little bit. And she could stand up in the back of a vignette or a display. Another Dolores. Yes, I mean, she is amazing. I love her. So, like I said, I have not looked any of these up to determine who's who and what's what in terms of which one is more valuable than the other. I'm just trying to pass on a good deal for know how much I purchased them for you guys. So I think I need to have her started around $32, which is probably a really good deal. Some of these large ones can go for crazy money depending on the year. Oh, she's got nail polish, and she is just amazing. I love her. Her Victorian boots are just the best. And yeah, so her legs then have wires in them so they can bend and pose. And that would be how you would get her to balance and get her standing up. She's been in a box for a little while, so her legs are a little wobbly. So there, I have her standing flat on my desk. So it does work. I bet you if you put a doll stand like right here under her arms, that way you would make sure that she wouldn't tip over. But I thought she was super cool. Oh, Nancy is in at 32. Trying to think if there's any other detail I need to show you on her. The boots. She has like black leggings on. This is a velvet with silvery white dots. The sparkle interior of her sleeves. A little more sparkle glitter design on her top of her dress and on her hat. Her hat also matches her dress. There's a wire here for posing the hat. There's wires in her arms for posing her arms and her legs. So, okay. Let's see, orange hair witch. I think we should be able to figure out who she is. We have Nancy in at 32. Oh, Paula says 34. Right before your last call there, Kristen. Nancy says 36. Oh, yes, and of course, her nail polish on her fingernails. Her broom is probably a little bit lacking in the how much is left in the fibers there, but still makes a great display. Paula says 38. I wonder if you could probably even bend this one around to hold something else if you wanted to. All right, Nancy is out. We're recounting down again. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate it. With Paula at 38. Get her to cooperate with me here, this little gal. Have it all written down. Going once, going twice, and we are sold to Paula. Thank you. I love her shoes. Her shoes are amazing. Okay. Let's go. Let's see. Was there Paula when we were looking at this one? I'm gonna try and I found another one of that little purple mouse one. I don't remember who was interested in that, but I'm gonna do choice. Yep, sounds good. I have these two ladies choice. I'm gonna start them at 16, please. So the taller one is just under 12 inches, and the orange is just about 10 inches. So I'm going to show you this blue one first. She's holding a broom. She has a book, and it actually has paper in it. You see that right there? She's got glitter and black velvet on her cape and stars on her dress. She has the hard little boots as well. She's on that stand that has the wire that goes around it to help them stand up. And here is her face. She's got blue eyes, and she's got a little pumpkin button on her hat. And her hair is straw, like her broom is. The other choice, oops, she's leaning backwards. Let's get her stand up. Here we go. She's going to stand up for us. Is the orange. So it'll be choice will be blue and orange. She has the little veil over her black and orange hat. She has like the raffia broom. She has a little cape coat. Well, I guess it's more like a two-piece dress. It's a black cotton with the orange and black stripes and little orange accents. She has felt shoes and a little bit of a tulle ruffle here on the edge of the bottom of her skirt. Again, fully wired so you can pose them. Orange is about 10 inches tall. Blue is about 12 inches tall. Again, if you rearrange their hats, they vary in height. Thank you, Nancy and MJ and Midge. I'll try and do more choices as we go, holding up some like ones. That'll help it go a little bit faster, Kristen. Even though I think it'll work better. Let's try it, see how it goes. So I have the blue witch and the orange witch. Midge, I think you hit enter before your other digit. Nancy was at 25. Oh, good to know. Speaking of which, I should look and see if we have a date on them. Orange is 2013. It's in her dress. And blue. Oh, and she's got little pumpkin buttons on her coat. Let's see. I will say that I think someone stored these with some fabric softener, like the dryer sheets, because they are a little bit fragrant to me. So I think that they just probably stored them like that to help keep from having an odor to them in storage. Here's the blue one, 2007. So I'm not saying that they are. There's just a slight floral smell to them from being in storage. And I have a very sensitive nose. Yes, very much so. I love them. I think they're so cute. So we have Midge at 35, MJ is out, and Nancy is out. All right. So Midge is at 35. We can count it down. Thank you so much, ladies. Appreciate it. That was the other thing, is I wanted to make sure that I got these offered to you all here on a Tuesday live long before the end of October so they could be out and enjoyed for the holidays. I don't think so. I think those were the three. I'll go back up and look. Oh, Nancy was in at 25. Nancy, are you out? Yeah, we had Midge, MJ, Nancy. Oops. Nancy's out. Midge is out. I think that's it. I know. Sometimes I was just waiting, since it was so crazy at the end of August. I was just waiting for September to get a few other things done around here, just because I just wanted a little bit of space between all the expenses, especially my car. That's why I waited to get that one going too. So, all right, Midge. Sold to Midge. Which ones would you like? Would you like blue or orange? Or both? You can have both if you like too. And then let's see, who would have be our backup? Would be MJ. She is taking the blue, please. Thank you. I have you for the blue. MJ, are you interested in the orange? She wanted blue. Okay, and then Nancy was our the other one that was in there. Yep. Nancy, were you interested in the orange? Yep, you were on it. Thank you, Kristen. Oh, you couldn't find the orange for the name of her? All right, I'll watch the chat. I'll watch the chat if she wanted the orange. Let's see. Find a couple that are similar. I think these two are well, one's bigger than the other one. Oh my goodness. I just can't even with these. These are so amazing. I love these. Halloween isn't my thing, but these are adorable. Okay, we're waiting for Nancy quick to respond to us. I'm gonna pick another one, another choice. Let's go here. This will be a good choice. Oh, is she the same? Oh, she is the same. All right. Here to there. Okay, thank you, Mid. Nancy, you want the orange? Thank you. Thank you so much. This one will be well, let's see. Let's just go with two choices. It's really easier that way. These are very, very similar. They are the mouse, again, dressed up in a little witch satin hat. We're going to start these at $12 because they are the smaller size ones. And they each have this purple, green, black, orange striped skirt with the sparkle trim at the waist, and at the hem there's green little buttons, and it has the purple on the band of the hat. Here is her face. The difference between these two mice are this one has a foam jack-o'-lantern, and this one has one that's it's like a shiny and it's a little bit harder, like a plastic jack-o'-lantern. Otherwise, they have the same outfit on. This one with the plastic is a 2011. Let me make sure we can turn that around and see. 2011. And then the foam jack-o'-lantern is, same year, 2011. They must have just had different, they must have just had little different accessories they were able to use. And again, depending on where you measure with their hats. Oh my goodness, stand up. Let me see how tall you are. About 6 inches. About 6 inches to the brim of the hat, and then the hat can be bent all different ways to get different heights. So okay, I'm gonna put this one over here. Hi, Annie Christie. Long time no see. Thanks for popping in. So we're gonna say mouse, striped skirt. And we have we have Midge in at 12. If anybody else wants to be in, we can count it down for Midge. And she can then decide which one she would like. So this one is definitely looks like a foam, like a styrofoam jack-o'-lantern. And this is probably styrofoam, but it's just got that little harder, shiny coating to it. Oh, does Annie Christie like Annalise too? I know. Well, that's kind of what I said when I saw these near Steven's house. I'm like, you got to go find me some, you got to go buy me some Annalise. Just saying, you have to. So I'm bringing you, I got a great deal on them. I'm passing them on to you all first, and everything else will go in my booth after that. So going once, going twice. Anna, welcome. Good to see you as well. I missed you somehow in the chat. Rehearsal to Midge, which would you like? Let's say foam or shiny pumpkin. She's taking the shiny. All right, thank you, Midge. If anyone else would like the foam pumpkin, just put in stripe in the chat to claim that one for $12. Everybody sit nicely over there. This little cutie is available. All right. Y'all are gonna kill me by the time we are done with these tonight. I'm gonna do a choice, please, Miss Kristen. They'll start at $15. They have this one has a little bit more. Well, yeah. Nope. Here, we'll go 12. We'll go here. So I have a second of the purple witch, and then I have this little gal in the black and orange costume. Look at the tooth, look at the face. Again, with the wire in the hat. Look at this, she's got a little curly Q going on her hat. About 6 inches tall to start with, so they are a $12 start. And I will see if I can find another something for a choice. Oh my goodness. Actually, there's another one of those. So there's 2 black and orange available. Let's just do, good grief. Orange with orange sparkles. And she's got blonde hair, furry hair sticking out of her hat. These are all the same size. I know I'm throwing you for a curveball, Kristen. Let's stop there for a moment because there are two of the orange and black. This was one that I had at the beginning that I found a second one of. Her hat being all twisted up there, making her much taller. And we also have this little gal with the orange sparkle outfit. They are 2011 seems to be the theme here with this design. Purple is 2014, right? It's just like which any which 2011. Okay, I'm gonna set those aside. And it seems to be all the different colorways. All right, I'm gonna I'm gonna do this guy by himself. Oh, Paula says you 12. Okay, Miss Paula. I see it. I just set them to the side. I don't think there's anybody else on them right now. Which color would you like? The mouse, Which mouse? Witch mouse. At 12 for Miss Paula. The one with the snaggly tooth. So I have with the mouth open or the mouth closed in the same outfit, Miss Paula. Yep, I think those are I think this is the one you're thinking of. Mouth closed. Perfect. Thank you. Okay. This one won't be a choice. And killing me. There's another one of those. I'm just having a great time playing. All right. This guy needs to start at $24, please. He is a 2005. It is a mouse bat with this resin mask face. Now the elastic is a little bit, it needs to be adjusted because it's from 2005, so the elastic is a little bit shot. And he's got this fuzzy hair on top, orange, bright orange ears. Look at his little face. He's holding an orange lollipop. He's got a pinstripe vest with buttons, holding a jack-o'-lantern paper trick-or-treating bag. And his pinstripes are actually orange. And his wings, his bat wings, have all the wires throughout them. And he is just super cute. Here's his tag. It says, oops. Come on, cooperate, Mr. Batman. Oh, 2005. He is. He has so much going on. I'm going to see how tall he is. I think he's around, yeah, just about 6 inches. Just a little under 6 inches, but his ears and everything. His tail is what holds him to sit flat between his feet and his tail to stand up. And yeah, he's got a mask. He's got the face. This little mask right there. And this is a heavy resin, just like yeah. like the lollipop. He's a little different, and I don't see too many bats usually. Okay. Let people think about him for a minute. Let me see what else is over here. My goodness. She's a sin. It's this one. Okay, there's a choice there. This is a little one. Okay. Oops, let's not run them over. That's a bigger one. All right. We'll pass on this little bat mouse. I'll set him to the side. Let's see. Oh, yes, I have a choice here. These gals are a little bit taller. They are mice, again, dressed up as witches. 9 inches tall. They're in the same outfit. So she has a cape, a dress, the hat. Look at that little spider alert dangling from her hat. The bat mouse came with a candle. Oh, that's interesting. Good night, Midge. Thanks for joining us. I appreciate it. Have a good one. And then here is, she's got the dangling spider, and this one has, oh, she has a spider too. Is she missing her broom? Looks like one is missing a broom. Well, that's unfortunate. You'd never know it though. There's her spider hat. There we go. Let's say these start at $16, 2012. But I found her little hat, her little spider dangling. 2012. Yeah, so she has the broom. She is missing the broom. But their face painting expression is a little bit different. And their way that their tails are bent is how they stand up again. And this one has the original price tag on it, an original tag. Annalie, that's original retail, $25. Yep. A bummer. One is missing a broom. But you could put a pumpkin, since she has their hands are wired. You could put anything you want. A little cauldron, pumpkin. I don't know, whatever you wanted, you could have her hold. Right? A vacuum cleaner, anything. Yeah, that's interesting. I didn't know. I wonder why they would put something that would burn with these felt critters. Magic wand, yes. A staff, like a wizard staff. And I just out of sheer curiosity, we're going to see if these spiders glow. Oh, and they do. The spiders are like glow in the dark lime green. So, all right, that's this choice. Gonna set them to the side. Okay. I think these are unique enough that we're down to not as many choices. Oh, just a decorative one. Okay, well, that makes sense. So this has like a felt base, has the little jack-o'-lantern with the hat, and then like the little mouse that is decorating him. And then this one, it has the little pencil right here that is putting on the face. Where would there be a tag? I don't see a tag for what year this one would be. This is a little bit shorter, about 5 inches tall to the top of the hat. And this one can start at $14. So here's his little face. And he's got little overalls on with his tail sticking out. Got that brown fuzzy hair. And then little one on this side has a little jumper skirt with that little face. Yep, 2 mice decorating a pumpkin, decorating a jack-o'-lantern. The jack-o'-lantern does not have a wire in the hat, but the mice have wire in their legs and arms. Look at the little tail too. It's like a little piece of leather. The base is about, well, with the tail hanging over, it's 6.5 inches wide. So from here to here is 6.5 inches. And there's the back side. I don't want to go too fast, but we can revisit anything as we go. If there's one you want me to bring back up again, let me know. Oh, I did find another choice. This is the same. These are 2 of the same style, 6 inches tall. And it's a little gray mouse. He's got a little lime green vest on underneath his cape. Got black buttons. So this will be a $12 start, 2016. Lime green lining on the collar and the ribbon tie. And he's holding the pumpkin on a stick like a staff. They do each have a little bit different faces, but they are the same outfit, holding the same object this time. And let's see if they're both both 2016, and they are gray mice, about 6 inches tall to start with, like so. Really strange. All of a sudden, my chat stopped. I'm still on Wi-Fi though. It hasn't kicked me off yet, which is awesome. So these will be a $12 start. And they have little felt noses, little pom-pom noses. I don't think some of them have it. Guess I just didn't notice it earlier. They made a Wizard of Oz set of 4. Oh yeah. I have seen some amazing Annalise lately. They are really cool. The gal that I went to West Virginia with also collects Annalise, and she prefers the elves and the snowmen. And we saw some really neat ones that were starting to come out for the holidays as we were looking and traveling. They're going to make me sneeze though, Miss Paula. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. All right. I have another one with a dangly spider. She is a brown mouse, the orange and black swirl. Let's see. She should be a $12 start also. She's a little bit taller because of her hat. The right side of the measurer. She's about 7.5 inches tall. She's got this little spider that is dangling down. It's a flat spider. It's not 3D. This might be like a little guy. It's not, well, it's either a dress or a shirt. It's kind of hard to tell on a mouse. But I was looking for the tag for the year is 2013. And orange ribbon, orange lined cape, and some white and black hair hanging out from the hat. It's a really big brim on the hat with a big curve, making it an inch or so taller than the other ones that I've had up. And she has that little pom-pom, or it has a little pom-pom on his nose as well. I don't think this one glows. Nope, no glow on this guy. Okay. Trying to get them all up here so I can discern what's left. Oh, well. Is anybody interested in doing one as a set? I have the tall mouse in purple and black. She is about 10 inches tall. And then the same gal in the oops, everything's going on the floor tonight. Goodness sakes. Well, her hat's about 7.5 inches. And then it has the mini one. Same broom, same outfit, but the little mini guy with a ghost on his broom. Found the striped mouse. Oh, cool. So I could do this one as a set. It's got all the sizes, or I could do it separately if anyone was interested in doing separately. Let's see. She would probably, the big one, let's see, what would I want to start the whole set at? 12, 20. I would want to start the set at 35. Or the large would be 18, she would be 12, and this guy would be 10. Yeah, there we go. Let's see if there's a year that I can tell you easily. The large purple one is 2010. The medium, is a 75th anniversary edition. 2010. And the small, he's got a tiny label under his hat, also 2010. So 75th anniversary edition is what the medium's tag says. Let's see if I can show you that. Right there, 75th anniversary. That is all one little family. Show you their faces. It's like a royal purple and black. Nancy is in at 35. Thank you, Nancy. Gotta find me a sticky note back on my desk. I filled it up. 3 mouse set. And we have Nancy in. So each of the are a little bit different. She's got the black cape with the satin purple hat. She's got the tulle over the skirt with a felt black with the tulle on the hat. And this guy is all just purple satin on the cape and the hats. All coordinating. Counting it down for Nancy. Thank you so much. I'm going to put these in one spot right here. Going once, going twice. Last call. All right. And we are only name you're seeing, only name I'm seeing for this. Oh, something must have missed on there. Thank you, Nancy. Is Purple Witch? Well, that would make sense. All right, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 left that we haven't seen yet of the Annalise. This is striped leggings with the black hat, black and orange coordinating hair and hat. And she's got a book with paper pages and looks like a wand sitting on a pumpkin. She needs to start at $16, please. And she is 9 inches tall with her current bend in her hat from 2012. She's got the same kind of fun shaped feet as the elves do in the Annalise. I love that they use some real paper props. She's got bright blue eyes, splash of orange in the hair, a little gown with a ruffle at the back. Looks like black eyelet lace. No, just a little ruffle. About yay big. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Pippi Longstockings with the striped leggings. You could even write somebody's name in her book if you needed to. Well, like Santa's list. Oh, what is there something in there? Oh, it's turned. It is. This is where it's supposed to be. Spells. And this is what the book cover looks like. Excuse your toes. It does say spells on it. Looks like it just got pushed over where it was sitting. There's a few spells written in there. Might need a little bit of reinforcement to stay on the right spot if you wanted to see that open all the time. All right, our spells witch is going over here. Let's work from biggest to smallest. What's left? Let's see, you have a tag? He does. 2014. Oh. It's a mouse in a spider costume. He's got all his legs. He's got his own 2 feet, and he's got 6 added, or his 2 hands, 2 feet, 2 added, 8 total. Orange, purple, lime green, white. There's his little face. He's got the paper trick-or-treating bag. He is 8 inches tall. He's got a little top hat, and he needs to start at $16. Is that what you're saying? You're seeing her with holding a frog? I might have one holding a frog. She's a little shorter though. So the bright colors of these are so fun. He's got that little pom-pom nose, pink inners of his ear, coordinating his mittens and his buttons. Yeah. And then here's how if you can see his tail loops around and to stabilize his feet so that he stands up like so. I know. He is. He's fun. Whoever came up with all I bet you they just had a grand time coming up with all these ideas as well. Okay, next tallest. He is 8 inches tall. This gentleman looks like Dracula. His cape. He's a little too happy for Dracula, but he's super cute. Lime green and purple. He's got a wand or staff with the ribbon wrapped around it. His little vest has bat buttons. It has a black with sparkle cape. He needs to start at $16. He is 2009. And he's got these little cuffs on his feet, like the wings. And is that all his? Yep. Oh, look at it. He's got his hand up on his hip here. He's super cute. I'm telling you, I didn't look these up. I'm just bringing them to you guys for great prices to start with. This one I've never seen before. Excuse me. I see a lot more of the mice and a lot more of the elves than anything. Um, and the bat, I think, is unique. And this Dracula guy and that spider guy, I think those are quite unique. So Sparkles. It's got the same fabric inside and out on his cape. Yay big. All right. Let's see. Okay. Do a choice. Let's do, well, they're also, yeah, we're not choicing. Nobody's cooperating enough for a choice right now. I have another mouse in oranges and purple, excuse me, oranges and blacks. She's got a checkered skirt with a ruffle, the little cape that has lined with the polka dots. The hat has the ruffle. She needs to start at $14. She is holding a little resin frog. She is 6.5 inches tall with this ruffly hat, and if you bent up her hat even more, she would be taller than that. Let's find a year. 2015 is the year. But she's got a lot of fabric with all the ruffles. The ruffle on the skirt, the hat, and the cape. And the cape is tacked down so that lining shows no matter how she's sitting. And here's that little frog that she's holding. A fun little curve in her hat as well. Not that big. I'm sure you are, Kristen. Okay, this guy's a little different. He is dressed up as a candy corn. Yellow, orange, and white little jumper candy corn outfit with the hat on the one ear. $12 start, 2014. Holding that paper trick-or-treating bag. About 5.5 inches tall. Again with the pom-pom nose. I love that somebody was able to, I think these are hand painted on the faces. Okay, let me pull him for you. Where did you go, Mr. Spider? This guy, I will have to look back and see what we had him starting at 16, Becky. A good grab. Becky's vintage and more. Okay, I got the spider guy for you. I know. He would almost go, I mean, if you, I'm sure you could. Is his bag attached? His bag is, yeah, it is attached. But if you didn't want it to be attached, he could almost go into Thanksgiving or stay out for fall. He doesn't have to be just Halloween with that little bag on there. Mary, no, the vampire did not sell. This guy right here. Let's see, we had him at Dracula, vampire, whatever you want to call him. We had him starting at 16. So I have Becky for the spider. Thank you, Becky. And Mary, if you'd like this guy, he was 16. Mary H. Perfect. Thank you. Mary, do I have your information? I'm sorry, my brain's on overload and I don't recall if I have your info. If you haven't sent it to me, can you do that on my vintagevikingtreasures@gmail.com, please? I would appreciate that so much. Perfect. Thank you. Okay, we're down to the last 5. Next tallest is 7.5 inches tall. Now, she is 2012. It is similar to the one holding the Book of Spells, I think it was on the pumpkin. She is holding the frog. Look at her holding that frog. Her little striped leggings. She needs to start at 16, please. And her, she's got an orange bow, those bright blue eyes, black furry hair, the royal purple lining on the hat with the lime green band on the hat. And that does, yeah, it has a little wire in there. And that's a little bit smaller pumpkin in there. On there that she's sitting on. She's just a little bit shorter. Yeah, I love the frog. Because Annalie does a frog too. If you've seen the frog, it almost looks like this guy is standing up bigger. That was and I think he is, yeah. He's a little resin or plastic figurine. He doesn't look like he's doing too good. It's like the kids that are holding the the critters too tight. But I like this one. This one is cute. That one tickles my fancy. All right. 5.5 inches tall. We have a mouse standing next to a giant or a black hat. It's not giant to it. Got a bat, the orange and black stripes. This will be a $12 start. She's got the broom, a little bit of glitter ribbon. Here is actually, I don't know, she might be a cat. She's got, no, I mean, I guess it's the same ears. She's just white with yellow ears. And her hat is black. She's got little fuzzies on her with a royal purple satin lining and outfit. It is a cone that the hat sits flat. And the brim of this hat is felt, so it was in a bag, so it got smushed up a little bit. So it just needs to be flattened out a little bit. And her tail has the whole wire in it to hold that one. Yeah, I'm thinking she's a mouse, but she threw me there for a second. They all kind of have the same kind of ears. All right. Next up she's a little over 6 inches tall. This little mouse is in the trick-or-treat bag with the candy corn. It's got like a bean bag in the bag to help him stand up. Kind of hear it. Got the curly Q tail. Here is it's tangled around there. Let's see if we can get that to come out. There we go. So it's like the 2 little handles on the bag. Okay, cooperate. There we go. His little face and an all black hat. And his tag is right behind his head. 2014. This will be a $12 start also. Yeah, 3.5 inches wide. Now, yeah, it's like a bean bag that's down in there, and then the whole mouse is in the bag. Cute little curly cute tails. Alrighty. Down to the last two of the Annalise. This one is just under 5 inches tall. $12 start. 2016. Again, the mouse. This one has a paintbrush decorating the jack-o'-lantern. Nice zigzag hat, very long. You can make that go any direction you want. It's kind of got a purple smock, paint smock on with the little apron strands back here. And it's on that felt base. And again, yeah, 2016. Five inches tall. Yep, the pom-pom nose. They're pretty consistent with that now that I realize that's what they're doing. That's what they're doing. Okay. I have a little bit of broom debris everywhere. The two sitting on the pumpkin. Yes, sitting with the pumpkin. Oh, this one, like with making the jack-o'-lantern, Carol. Or these two sitting on the pumpkins like this. That's funny, Kathy. So the one with the book of spells, and then she's holding the frog. I think that's what you meant. Then I have one last one I haven't showed. Let's see. I'm going to, okay. What these were, what they started at. This one was 16. And then the one with the frog was 16. They were both 16 starts. Carol. And the larger one is just a little over 9 inches, and the shorter one is just about 7 inches tall. I just can't keep a hold of them. She doesn't have any toes to hold on to on the little one. You'd like these two? All right, Carol, thank you. 2 times 16 on pumpkins. All right, thank you so much. As I'm finishing putting this one away, I have one more Annalie, and I do have some Thai pumpkins, and then I will double check and make sure, see if I've gone through everything that I have pulled for Halloween tonight. I want to remind everybody that if you did make a claim with Eric with me on my live last week, that he is using Square. So his invoices look a little bit different in the inbox, in the email. But if you don't mind making sure that you go out and look for them, he has sent them out. So trying to give everybody a reminder for that. Appreciate it so much. All right, this is the last little guy I have of the Annalise tonight. He's 4 inches tall. He'll be a $10 start. He has a little mouse. Another one that's a bat. He's got the wings, a little red tie. He's got that black furry hair. He's got this super cute little face, and he's got a little trick-or-treat bag. And 2015. And again, he's a really good example of how they've made the tails attached here with their feet so that they can sit up. And you don't have to worry about them standing for a display that way. But I believe he is the last Annalie that I have to show you all tonight. I do have a couple other smalls, and I have the tie Halloween. We're doing pretty good. We're as long. Kristen, are you doing all right? Willing to stay for a little bit longer? We're just over 2 hours right now. That's about where I try to be at, but I'd say probably 15 minutes or so, and we can get through the last of it if you're up for it. Oh, those guys really made my nose itch. They still have the glass coin on the red with the red dot on it. Are you talking about these from Blinko? All right, thank you, Kristen. Are you talking about these, Becky, from Blinko? With the water bottle design that's pressed into the glass? They were $6. These are the two that I have left. They are that amber color, but they do fluoresce that orangey, golden orangey color with the black light. I have those two available if you're interested. That's a good word for it, a good description, a coin, Blinko coin. Let me know if you want one or two of those. They are pretty much all amber. The one that had a smidge of red in it, I gave to Mom. That's because that's her colorway. You'd like one. Thank you. I got it. Perfect. Okay. Let's see. We'll do the no. All right, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tie Halloween themed ones. I hear that some of these go for some crazy money occasionally. This is Haunt, an orange ghost. And these, well, you can't see it. It's like roller skating orange neon color. The witch I have is lime green and hot pink. It fluoresces a little bit, but not much. I think I need to start these at 8 here. Most of them will probably start at 10 to 12 in my booth. But they are pretty typical size. He doesn't have as many beans in him. He's hot and he has his tag. Kind of looks like a little Hershey's Kiss at the top. He's not as heavy. Next one, what would start at 8 is Sheets, the ghost. It's a ghost and he's got his little costume over him. The little velour sheet over the ghost with his little haunty face there. He does have his tag and this tag down here. He's so wiggly. It says Sheets. Next up, we have this little pirate puppy dressed up. Rowan. This is tag there. These are all starting at $8 choice. A little pirate hat with the tails. He might be a silky one, but he's got that the little extra fuzzy fur, a little bit longer. Minky fur. Next choice on the tie is Frady. As in Frady Cat. The black cat with orange ears and eyes. He's got little kitties on his bow. Hey, Jeremy. Better late than never. Good to see you. Thanks for dropping in. This tag. I'm doing Halloween tonight. A little bit of glass, but lots of Halloween. So everybody can have it to decorate with. Next choice. Oh, he was losing his outfit here a little bit. Is Creepers. He looks like a little ghost guy with a skeleton robe on. He has his card tag. He's got his little legs with his butt tag right there. Oh, lucky you. I need to do a little more picking around here before we go off to the next place. Are we gonna see you in Kansas City? And I have two more choices for the ties. Yeah, so our next trip, as long as the car cooperates, which it better, is Kansas City for the Kansas City Gala. It is the Greater Kansas City, Fenton Finders of the Greater Kansas City Gala. It's in Kansas City, Kansas. She's so cute. No, oh bummer. The stars on her cape. She does have her little tag here. Mom's going with me this time. She's getting scary. And her tush tag right there. But she's got a little glow to the green in her green legs and arms really do light up. If you have a black light display you're gonna do, she really lights up. And the last one is a bear ghost. And he is Quivers. Got a little scarf. This little tush tag right there. And those are my tie options. Put him back in the bag so he'll stay white. Goodness knows, around here, that's a great idea. And those are the tie options for the Halloween beanies. Thank you, Kristen. All right, let's see. What do I have left? What didn't I show? I have these. These are really fun. These are great add-ons. They are vintage erasers. They're little ghosts erasers. Can you see Frady? Sure, Kristen. I'll show this super fast. 1988 vintage erasers. I have them on different, so they would be a random color pencil. And they are $2 for a vintage ghost eraser on the pencil. I just think they are adorable. I thought they'd be fun for even for trick-or-treating. They might be kind of fun if we end up being around when there's trick-or-treaters and I haven't put them in my booth. That's probably what I'll do, is hand them out. I have 34 of these guys available. So if you're interested in a vintage eraser for a display, $2. You can have as many as you like. Let's see. Frady is the cat. Here he is. Orange feet. Kind of sits like so. Long tail. And then there's his face. The orange eyes. And the interior of his ears. Let's get this fuzzy off of his. Oh, it's a string of his nose. Oh, those are his whiskers. Oh my goodness. These are his whiskers. He kind of got smushed. There they go. There's whiskers. There's Frady, cat. He would be cute in one of those little pumpkins. Caitlin got her roommate got a new kitten, and he's probably just about this big, quite honestly. She's just tiny. That's how big she really is in real life. Real life. Whew. All right, Kristen for Frady Cat. Thank you. And I think the last thing I have are Halloween picks. And since they were little and easy to add to an order, I left them to the end. Oh, they're so adorable. Jeff is allergic. He gets we didn't know he had asthma until we had a cat, and then he had an asthma attack. It was awesome. So we just haven't had cats. But I love them. I grew up with a cat. These are, speaking of cats, the little vintage cupcake picks in the orange with the black highlight on them. Let's see, what does that say? These will be $2 each. I have 4 cats. They say Hong Kong, I believe. So Hong Kong gives you an idea of what age they are. Yeah, that sounds great. Every time I come home, I'm ready to go back out again and go snooping some more. So I have 4 of those available. Okay, Carol. So you're going here for 2 of each of those. Oh, Google is just deciding to talk to me now. Let's see. So 4 times the ghost pencils. 4. There it is, Carol Bloom. I got you. Thank you, Carol. And well, these were quick claim. So I have Becky has 2. I have 2 left, Denise, of the cats. Yep, let me know. Oh, Jeremy. No, that wasn't awesome. Okay, so Becky. Denise will take the other 2. Awesome. Okay, 2, 2, the cat picks. I got Becky and I have Denise. Thank you. Okay. I have 5 of the pumpkin head scarecrow cupcake picks. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the back is plain. The front has the black decoration to it. So these would be, we can just claim these with pumpkin, $2 each. They are the tiny little picks, made in Hong Kong, 2.5 inches tall on the pumpkin guy. Denise, how many would you like, Denise? You're in first. Pumpkin pick. And then I see Becky behind you. I have 5 of them, Denise. She's gonna take them all. Okay. Sorry, Becky. Denise came in first on that one. Okay. And the last one I have 3 of these. They are the Witch on the Broom. $2 each. Claim with Witch. And Becky, how many would you like? Wow. Who would have thought those guys were so popular all of a sudden? Becky will take 2. Thank you. Would you like the last one, Denise, of the Witch? All right, perfect. Which pick? Say that. That could get you in trouble if you say that too fast. I'm not even going to say it again. Okay, let's see. All that. These guys are there. So I have more vintage erasers with the ghosts on the top of the pencil from 1988. And I have the spiders, and I have the flies, and I have some other pumpkin like vase filler. Those were my multiple bags. I'll just revisit this. The spiders are about 20 in a bag. They are black plastic for $2. I have about 10 bags of those. If anybody else at the end here would like one of those. And I have 2 rubber flies, like a gag gift, or you could hang them with fish white line. Those are $2 for 2 of those. And I have the pumpkin filler. That's 6 ounces of little jack-o'-lantern pumpkins for $3. And those are like a 2-tone orange table scatter or vase filler. There's the little jack-o'-lanterns or pumpkins, whichever side you look at. They're about 3/4 of an inch by, each direction. There's 6 ounces of them in there, so you know for shipping. And I think, other than I had a few more fleece, but it seemed like everybody was interested more in the Annalise tonight. I was trying to get through the majority of the Halloween that I pulled. I'm going to show this guy one more time. It's the last Mosser fairy lamp that I have, and the red carnival base, the Mosser mark on it. It does react to the UV light, and it has a frosted apple basket painted on it. It is just about, focus, 3.5 inches tall. And it was, I believe, $18 because it's the last one that I have. So, on that note, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you hanging out with me tonight. Thank you so much, Kristen, for all of your help. Appreciate it. Thanks for the thumbs up and double checking your subscription to my channel. Throughout the fall, we are going to have, we're going to be going to, like I said, the gala in Kansas City. That is all Fenton. And depending on what we shop around through on the way there and back, I have 2 Scandinavian shows coming up in October and November. I also have a glass show the end of September in Loveland. And we have the Alabama Sassy and Classy Glass Show coming up in November as well. So there's going to be a lot of running around and traveling for us. And all those in-person shows. So it's a great excuse to go snooping along the way. So I will be bringing you guys some of the finds as we are traveling and see what we can do from there. So thank you, everyone. I appreciate it so much. Yes, that is my lime green Blinko mushroom. I had to have one of those when I was there about a year or so ago. So, Everybody have a great night. I appreciate you so much. Um, thanks for watching. Thank you for your purchases, and thank you for your support. I'll be seeing you soon. Good night.